Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 2 profitable Amazon KDP keywords that are low competition, they're high demand, and they all revolve around one specific niche. Now these keywords are amazing in terms of their profitability metrics, and just before we get started, I'd like to remind you that there is a 30-day free trial for Creative Fabrica, which is my go-to when it comes to KDP interiors, graphics, and fonts to use in both your interiors and in your covers. So take advantage of the 30-day free trial linked in the description box below. And if you're new to the channel, you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe for daily videos such as this, revealing profitable KDP keywords that have been carefully researched and updated to help you cut the time and the effort on the research phase and focus instead on preparing your interior and cover for publishing. Now let's get started with the first keyword for today's video, and our first keyword is 1002 questions to ask before you get married. Now this is a great keyword. It's very specific. It tells us exactly what we need in terms of what we need to include inside the interior. First of all, we have a strong keyword niche score of number 7 by Amazon Scout Pro Chrome extension, categorizing this keyword as a nice niche. Coming into the total results, they are sitting at a super low 6 because it's very specific as well. Also, the average bestseller rank is below 400,000 and it's sitting at an average of 124,976. Average reviews is 2,094 and average price is $9.97. So what we're doing here, we're creating a book, preferably a high content book, but don't worry, there won't be a lot of content in there. You just need to cover what is in the title that you promised, which is maybe like dedicating on each page a combination of maybe 4 or 5 or even 10 questions in order to combine it together and make it 1002 questions to ask before you get married. You can get the book outsourced to another writer. You can use ChatGPT to help you set up the structure of the book, but don't use it to write the full book word by word. You do need to do some editing involved as well, and also you do need to disclose as to what extent you used AI, whether that is in creating the graphics for the cover design and the interior, or whether that is helping you construct the interior wording of the book as well. So 1002 questions to ask before you get married. Fabulous keyword. Now let's scroll down to the first page, and we are aiming to find 2 or 3 books minimum with a bestseller rank under 100,000, and they do not need to be sponsored. We found our first one, and it is titled 101 questions to ask before you get married. Also, just one thing I'd like to mention, so if you currently have anything in your portfolio, Amazon KDP live books that you have published, whether it is now, whether it is a year or 2 ago, that revolves anything to do with couples, anything to do with marriage, whether that is a wedding journal or a marriage journal or anything to do with couple therapy as well, you can go ahead and add this wonderful keyword 1002 questions to ask before you get married to your 7 keyword slots in order to get your book ranking for this keyword. And that's also a strategy that I also adopt as well when it comes to really pushing up with the books and updating the 7 keyword slots consistently every 3 to 6 months. So we found our second book with the bestseller rank of 66,944, and it's titled 1001 questions to ask before you get married. Now this one is selling consistently around 60 copies per month, generating $110 in royalties on a monthly basis. Next we have 36,784, and it's titled The Hard Questions, 100 Essential Questions to Ask Before You Say I Do, selling around 180 copies on a monthly basis, generating whooping 1,189. Next up we have 14,000 as the bestseller, and this one is selling around 330 copies, generating around 747 on a monthly basis, titled Things I Wish I'd Known Before We Got Married. Next up, 8,000 is the bestseller rank, 8,143, titled Questions for Couples Journal, and this one's just selling around 450 copies on a monthly basis, generating 1,111. So there you go. We are more than we are actually found between 6 to 8 books with a bestseller rank to be meeting the guidelines of under 100,000, and it's not sponsored. So that was the first keyword for the day. 1,002 questions to ask before you get married and within the relationship niche. Next, we have 12 weeks couple therapy workbook, and this is also a great keyword, preferably to be used for the 7 keyword slots for anything to do with couples, couple therapy, marriage, fiance, things like that. Just add it to the 7 keyword slots. Because of the bestseller rank being a little bit too high, but yet this keyword does have potential. There is data to support that this keyword has strength through it, starting with the keyword niche score of number 6, categorizing this as a nice niche, and also the total results are a super low 20, average bestseller rank 664,549, average reviews 206, and average price is $10.81. Scrolling down, we have our first book with a BSR under 100,000, and this one's sitting beautifully at 59,868, selling around 90 copies on a monthly basis, generating in royalties 593. Scrolling down, we found our second book, 5,722, and it is titled 8-Week Couple Therapy Workbook. Now it's using that second part of the keyword, but changing from 12 weeks to 8 weeks, yet it is listed in this page right over here. This one's 99,000, which is under 100,000, and this one's 68,000, 12,000 as well. So that is also great to see. 74,000 for this one. So all these are great books that are selling consistently under this keyword. I wish you all the best, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and have a great day.